Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, January 19th. We are here for our daily meditation. Take out your Just for Today book and turn to January 19th. And the title is Making Mountains into Molehills. I never heard it say like that. Some of us seem to make mountains out of molehills with our problems. Even those of us who found some measure of serenity have probably blown a problem far out of proportion at some time in our recovery. Or not in our recovery, like I'll save my commentary till after. And if we haven't done so yet, we probably will before long. When we find ourselves obsessed with a complication in our lives, we will do well to sharply remind ourselves of all that is going right. Perhaps we're afraid we won't be able to pay our bills for a month. Instead of sitting at the calculator adding our financial liabilities over and over, we can take stock of our efforts to reduce expenses. Following this mini inventory, we continue with the task at hand and remind ourselves that as long as we are doing the footwork, a loving higher power will care for our lives. Mountain-sized problems happen sometimes, but we don't need to create them. Trust in a loving God of our understanding who put most of our problems in their proper perspective. We no longer need to create chaos to feel excited about our lives. Our recovery gives us countless real-life opportunities for excitement and drama. Just for today, I will take a realistic look at my problems and see that most of them are minor. I will leave them that way and enjoy my recovery. It's nice sometimes to take a reset and realize that no matter where you are in your life, my mother taught me this when I was younger. And it has stuck in my head with me throughout my life up until today of my 38 years on this earth. And she always said, you never have it so bad that things can't be worse. And it's so true. Like sometimes I'll feel like down about myself. Like right now, I don't know if you guys know, I'm just starting out my YouTube channel, so I really don't have a lot of people out here, but I'm starting out a weight loss journey. I just got diagnosed with diabetes a couple weeks ago. So I've cut all carbs. I'm trying to exercise. I'm trying to get my health on track. I'm trying to balance that with how I feel every day, and it hasn't been easy. So, every day I like go to put on clothes and they don't fit me. Clothes that I used to 6 months ago. Like I've gained like 60 pounds during this quarantine in this year. And I just feel like absolute shit about myself. I hate the way I look. And it's just, I'm so down about it. And I turned on a video the other day on YouTube just to relax and watch some YouTube videos. And it was all about this girl who, in some terrible accident, lost both her arms. And this girl gets up every day and she can do things without arms that I can't do with arms. She was so inspirational and it just like hit me. Things are never so bad that they can't be worse. Like, stop complaining. Yes, I'm facing a minor trial right now, but I'm working at it to better it, and I will get there. There are some people who are facing trials that don't have the tools to get better. And it's a good reminder to pull yourself back sometimes and realize your situation can be miles worse than they are. We are all very fortunate, no matter where we are. That one girl with no arms could be sad she has no arms, but then she could turn on a YouTube video and see somebody that has no arms and no legs. Your situation is never so bad that it can't be worse. So, as long as you're alive and well, you can do anything you put your mind to. So it's a good reminder sometimes to step back, wipe your tears, and stop feeling sorry for yourself, because people have it so much more worse and they're making shit happen and they're happy about it. Get that. They're doing shit and they're happy to be doing it. So let's all stop our crying. We are very hard, strong exterior. We can deal with a lot. We were built to deal with a lot. So let's jump over to the language of letting go, and we're going to go to January 19th once again. And let's see. Owning our power. There is one feeling we need to pay particular attention to in recovery: feeling victimized. We do not need to become comfortable with that feeling. How do I feel when we've been victimized? Helpless, rageful, powerless, frustrated. Feeling victimized is dangerous. Often it can prompt us into an addictive or other compulsive behaviors. In recovery, we're learning to identify when we're feeling victimized, when we are actually being victimized, and why we're feeling victimized. We're learning to own our power, to take care of ourselves, and to remove ourselves as victims. Sometimes owning our power means we realize we are victimizing ourselves, and others are not doing anything to hurt us. They are living their lives as they have a right to, and we are feeling victimized because we're attempting to control their process, or we're unreasonably expecting them to take care of us. We may feel victimized if we get stuck in a codependent belief such as other people make me feel, others hold the key to my happiness and destiny, or I can't be happy unless others behave in a particular way or a certain event takes place. Other times, owning our power means we realize that we are being victimized by another's behavior. Our boundaries are being invaded. In that case, we figure out what we need to do to take care of ourselves to stop the victimization. We need to set boundaries. Sometimes a change of attitude is all that's required. We are not victims. We strive to have compassion for the person who victimized us, but understand that compassion often comes later, after we've removed ourselves as the victims in body, mind, and spirit. We also understand that too much compassion can put us right back into the victim slot. Too much pity for a person who is victimizing us may set up a situation where the person can victimize us again. We try not to force consequences or crises upon another person, but we also do not rescue that person from logical consequences of his or her behavior. If there is a part that is our responsibility to play in delivering those consequences, we do our part, not to control or punish or to be responsible for ourselves and to others. We try to figure out what we may be doing that is causing us to feel victimized or what part we are playing in the system, and we stop doing that too. We are powerless over others and their behavior, but we can own our power to remove ourselves as victims. Today, I will take responsibility for myself and show it to others by not allowing myself to be victimized. I cannot control outcomes, but I can control my attitude towards being victimized. I am not a victim, and I do not deserve to be victimized. Whew. Wow. There's a lot in that damn reading. And to be honest, my head was spinning a little. How about you? Uh, you know, I'm sorry. This is a reading that's good. This is a long reading. Usually she does not have long readings like this. Um, and there's a lot to unpack in this reading. This is something that I would have to sit down, and maybe I should have done this before I started filming, and dissected piece by piece and made some notes. But, this is a hard one. This is one that, and maybe I'm talking from my experience only, because I have felt victimized before, and I believe I have been victimized before. I was in a domestic violence relationship with my first son's father that was severe, and so obviously I feel like I was victimized there, and it had lasting effects on me for a long time after. But then from, things that I've went through as of that and as of other things in my life, you take and hold on to concepts and perceive things in a way that you're being victimized, and maybe you're not. But because you've had that traumatic situation in the past, you've held on to some emotions and some trauma that you carry with you in the future. That changed me as a person. It changed who I trusted. It changed the kind of relationship that I got into afterwards and how I would act with my significant others moving forward. It changed a lot. So you can carry things along the way. And I think it's individual. It's individual to each person and experience of what they went through and how to unpack that and really go through that and dig deep to find out what is causing that in each person. So that's what I kind of get out of this reading. This one was deep. I felt this one. Um, and, I like the little just for today's on the bottom. And I just kind of like to put all that into the nutshell and take that with me for the day. And it says, today I will take responsibility for myself. I'll show it to others by not allowing myself to be victimized. I cannot control the outcome, but I control my attitude towards being victimized. I am not a victim and I do not deserve to be victimized. So that's what I'm going to take with me today. I'm just going to keep in mind my boundaries in any situations that I may face and come face to face with today. And just remember to keep yourself first. You are the most important thing in your entire life. If you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of others, and you cannot be a healthy relationship with anybody else in your life. So just keep that first and foremost in your mind, that you are first and your feelings are most important, and you need to set boundaries according to those feelings. Okay, guys? Thanks for joining me. Today's a good day for a good day. Please subscribe, comment down below. I'm really trying to grow this community, and I appreciate it. Any thoughts, feelings, experiences, or info that you feel on these readings, please share below. I love to read them. And I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Bye.